It's nice to be here to see some old friends that I used to work with that I really miss because this was my family for a number of years. But I get back once in a while to say hello to them, and I'd like to say hello to you viewers out there. I miss you too because I knew you were out there when we were on. So you take care, and I'll enjoy retirement.
Those are the words that meant so much back then, and today they mean more than ever as we remember a man who truly considered this place and you, our viewers, part of his family. It is with heavy hearts this morning that we pass along the news that former THV 11 anchor BJ Sams has passed away at the age of 91.
BJ spent more than 5 decades in broadcasting, including years here at THV 11, where he helped build today's THV 11, This Morning News, into the #1 morning newscast in Central Arkansas. Now, his warmth, trusted voice, and genuine love for people left a lasting mark on this station and communities across the state. Now, before joining today's THV, he also became one of Arkansas's most recognizable news anchors, later taking his talents to Hawaii before returning to the natural state.
From his early days in radio to his Hall of Fame career in TV, BJ never lost his passion for telling stories or connecting with people. He retired in 2009 after a career spanning more than 55 years. Just last year, he was inducted into the Arkansas Broadcasting Hall of Fame.
His legacy continues to live on through the countless lives he touched and the generations of journalists he inspired.
Well, good morning to you. We are starting out with cloudy skies. We do have a few light rain showers around the area, but again, most things are just dwindling down and dissipating this morning. We are seeing those temperatures right around 77 in central Arkansas, and that southerly breeze around 5 miles per hour. Humidity, not terrible, but a little stuffy out there this morning as we're kicking things off. And there's those light showers I was speaking of. Everything was moving in from the west is again beginning to dissipate as it's making its way through. I don't anticipate any impacts from any of these very, very light showers that you might see. Like I said, most folks will remain dry, and we're heading into the rest of the week. That'll be the case as well. Those temperatures are going to continue to heat up. We're already seeing, again, some of these temperatures this morning have already reached 80. Hot Springs back down to 78. They've been at 80 this morning. Usually happens right around sunrise. You go down a couple of degrees, and that 3-day planner just stays warm. Today, we will see a few of those little spotty showers and storms. I think most of this will be north, and anything we see in the rest of the state, again, just more of a shower activity. But those highs, again, 93, 95, and they just keep going into next week, and we're going to see those heat index values right around the triple digits. So, Ashley, hopefully people have air conditioners and they're working well in the cars.
6:03. We're not seeing any issues on our roads just yet. We don't have any, not a lot of volume, but seeing the sun already coming up. It's still weird to me that the sun is up. It comes up in the 5 o'clock hour now. I'm still stuck, I guess, back in the spring. But this is what's going on right now in downtown Little Rock. You can see the metro area. Really nothing happening, but we'll check it again coming up in a few minutes.
The Supreme Court handed President Trump 2 major immigration wins, allowing his administration to move forward with changes to asylum policy and temporary protected status. In a 6-3 decision, the court cleared the way to restart an asylum policy that would turn some migrants away before they ever reach U.S. soil. The court also allowed the administration to end temporary protected status for about 350,000 Haitians and 6,000 Syrians, putting them at risk of deportation when the ruling takes effect in 32 days. Justice Samuel Alito said federal law limits the court's ability to review the administration's decisions on those temporary protections. Another court ruling is putting part of the Trump administration's agenda on hold. A federal judge has temporarily blocked a new Education Department rule that would have imposed lower federal loan limits on some graduate students, including those studying nursing, teaching, and social work. The decision comes only days before the rule was set to take effect on July 1st, while the broader student loan changes approved by Congress remain in place.
Snapchat is now the latest social media platform targeted by Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin. Griffin announcing a new lawsuit against Snap Inc., claiming the app was designed to keep minors hooked while failing to adequately protect them from online predators and harmful content. The suit also accuses the company of misleading parents about the safety of the platform.
There is always a responsibility, the primary responsibility to take care of kids is with parents. We get that. But we have to have companies who provide the information honestly, without deception, to parents so that parents can make the decisions that they need to make.
It follows similar legal actions this week against Roblox and Discord and adds to Griffin's ongoing cases against the parent companies of Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Recovery efforts continue this morning in Venezuela after two powerful earthquakes shook the country earlier this week. Rescue missions are now underway with U.S. military officials already on the ground in Caracas and international teams heading to assist.
Officials say at least 235 people are dead and more than 4,000 injured, with search crews still working through collapsed buildings. The death toll is expected to rise as recovery operations continue. CBS News correspondent Jared Hill has the latest.
In earthquake-rattled Venezuela, rescue crews race against time to dig through the rubble and find any survivors, sometimes finding a glimmer of hope. Graciela Mora was pulled from the ruins of a fallen building. She said she held onto a door frame as the floor around her collapsed, but a friend who was with her didn't make it. One day after the devastating double earthquakes, Venezuela's acting president Delcy Rodriguez toured the hardest hit area, the northern port state of La Guaira. Hundreds are dead. Some, desperate to find missing loved ones, have gathered outside of this hospital.
The TV collapsed and the shelves collapsed.
Dan Baker, a British citizen living in Caracas, described the chaos when the tremors hit the capital city.
The earthquake lasted what felt like a really long time. The local people there were screaming for God to save us. When it finished, we all ran outside as quickly as possible.
Rescue teams have mobilized from around the world, including the U.S.
We have an whole of government response. It'll be big, it'll be fast, and it'll be effective.
American military officials have already landed in Caracas, and specialized task force teams from California and Virginia are being deployed as well.
The ability to take our skill set and bring that anywhere in the world as quickly as we can, it's a tremendous honor.
Volunteers in South Florida are also collecting donations to help with what will be no doubt a long road to recovery. Jared Hill, CBS News.
The Trump administration is now committing $150 million in aid to Venezuela and sending 2 Navy ships to assist with earthquake recovery efforts. The support comes as international rescue teams continue working through the damage left by the earthquakes.
Happening around Arkansas, more than 30 high school students are spending the summer training to become the first wave of volunteers for a new peer-to-peer youth support text line. It's called Our Teen Connect, and it will serve as the state's first text-based support system run by teens for teens. The goal is to give young people experiencing loneliness, anxiety, or emotional distress a safe, confidential, and non-judgmental place to reach out when they need it most.
When you're having a mental health struggle, whether that's a moment of isolation or heightened anxiety around a transition, we want you to start reaching out for support then in hopes that you might never have to make it to that moment of crisis.
The program is on track to launch this fall, and the students involved say they hope it makes it easier for teens to open up and get support from someone their own age.
This morning, the THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive wraps up, and the Arkansas Food Bank is hoping for a big finish. They're trying to break a record for the most people on a live stream for a cereal drive.
It happens at 9 a.m. on their Facebook page, so we encourage you to go support them. If you'd like to make a donation, you still can. You can text the word cereal to 501-376-1111. We'll send a text with all you need to know. And now let's find out what the weather's going to do with meteorologist Tracy Bean.
Well, mostly cloudy skies out there. We do have a few light showers, but most folks are dry. And if you see one of those showers, it's going to be quick. Out of here before you know it. Now we're going to see those highs get back into those 90s again and see that heat index value 97, 98 today. We'll hopefully skip that triple digit, but they are coming our way. As we're heading into your Saturday, we're going to see a bit more sunshine, looking for those highs to go ahead and jump up again into those low 90s. And we're going to feel like it's 100 degrees by the afternoon for sure. Now, those heat index values are not going to be anywhere near comfortable as we're heading into the next week or so. We're just going to see those stairs step up again, and we'll top out right around 107 as we're heading into your Thursday.